Three types of women you should not have sexual ta with. Don't have anything intercourse with such a woman. My adorable kings, today I want to open your eyes or actually give you insight of the type of woman you should not try going down with, because it's always, result to one problem or the other. So the best thing is for you to avoid going down with such a woman, for you to enjoy your relationship, or for you to be able to get a woman that will be compatible for you to go down with. Number one of such women are any woman that is actually interested in the same gender, like those women who knack their fellow women, those women who get attracted, or they crush on their fellow women. It is actually very, very dangerous for you to fall into those type of women. When you try knocking this type of women, it can result to a whole lot of problem. Yeah, you better don't do that. See, Masa, see those women that can open their Lamborghini for their fellow gender to actually ta 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 baby. Those women, oh my God, they tag both the male gender and the female gender. They are not actually good for you if you want to have a peaceful atmosphere, unless in your home and you want a productive relationship. Yeah, because they can actually end up, destroying or luring any member of your family into doing that, because this thing have to do with addiction. I know you understand the type of ladies I'm talking about, those lady type of ladies, lazy, those biens, that can knock both male gender, knock female gender. They are not good for you if you are a man and you want to be great. Like those confused genders are not good for you if you want to tar or settle down with any woman. If you end up settling down with them, like I said, anybody could be a victim. They can get attracted to maybe your sister, or some of them go as far spoiling their own kids, by pressing those parts that actually get them attracted, because it has to do with what we call addiction. They know they do one with clear eye, especially where they don't do them and it becomes a habit. And another thing, reason why you shouldn't settle with such a woman is that they are more likely to, enjoy their self when they actually, going down with the same gender, because the way those people, have mastered the art of touching, the kissing or caressing to some part of their body, you men cannot do that, or may not know those hidden places that can turn them on. Or possibly you don't know how to do it to compare to those people, because they actually go out of their way to do it and do it very, very well. So as for them, you can imagine when your fellow gender is doing something to the extent you have to gush out your organic egg water because of that. You should know that it is a story, a deep one. So they go far, more deeper and deeper and deeper, in order to help themselves relieve themselves of this urge that they are having. The burning fire, the water that is actually coming in between their two legs, that actually, come from their own. Yeah, they find it fun more when they are doing it with their fellow gender, because the pressing pattern, with the way you as a man will press them with your strong hands and fingers, is not going to be the same. The feeling is not going to be the same. The sensation they get is on the high when they are doing it with their fellow gender. So it's possible that you can never satisfy her. Another thing is the digging pattern. You that is a man, you might be using your joystick as small or as portable as it is to dig their hole. But those their gender, those their the females that are actually handling them, that's playing the main role in their life, might use something that is bigger and mightier. Most times they use stuff like cucumber or real cassava or something. Even some people go as far using battle, like bottle to dig their hole. Or even if they want to use their, you know, you don't know how many and how deep they can wind that their Lamborghini steering in there in order for when they don't enter, in order for her to gush at that water. So most of the times when you are eating or tattering such a woman, they will feel like you are just wallowing. They might give you attention simply because you are in quote the husband, or maybe for the fact that they want to make babies. And sometimes because most of them might not see anybody around at all times to actually, handle them, especially those of them that play main role, yeah, those tomboys, they end up spoiling their own kids by themselves. Another type of woman, the second type of woman, I will not encourage you as a young man who want to be great or go far in life to ta with, is any man, any woman who is addicted to adult toys, like knocking toys, those toys that can do the same work that manhood can do, like in a woman's Lamborghini. Those toys, and that can knock them and make them pour at the water. See, one thing about those equipment is that they are prepared and programmed in such a way that the stimulation that comes from them is on the high. Is on the high because it's always, how generator vibrates, it vibrates. That is why it is called vibrator. When it's actually shaking the wall of the vehicles consistently with a set or estimated frequency that is suitable to their hole, when they have set it to the speed limit that they actually want it to drive them, which they can increase or reduce, or more, the feeling and the sensation is also on the high. So if this woman is those type that is addicted to all those toys, you find out that you can hardly satisfy her urge, and this woman might deny you access to your conjugal right when she has gotten satisfaction from any of these two, or the two means, or the third one that we're going to mention on this video. So because they're already satisfied, or because they already have access on how they are going to free themselves, they might be one of those people who will be denying you your conjugal right, which is what we have been hammering on this channel for some time now, telling you why it is good for you to knock on a regular, why a woman should not deny you access for you to drive a Lamborghini, because it has a whole effect, negative one at that, to your health. So if this woman end up with you as a wife or as a life partner, and she is denying you access to do this because she have a way of satisfying herself, you find out that you are hurting your own self at the end, because you are denying yourself some of those health benefits that comes from a born to. Because, see, let me tell you, The major thing that is there when you do like this is for you to gush at the weather and for her to gush at the weather. But anything that occurs to denial is a no-no. When the urge comes naturally, you need to pop out the weather. So if you are with a woman who is not giving you access to do this on a regular, that is to say it is not healthy. You should look for a means like talk it over and put things in order. So to avoid, had I know, to avoid divorce in marriage, better make your findings before you settle or you go down with such people or with any woman to for you to be able to figure out the woman that will be suitable for you. So like I said before, any woman who is interested in a follow woman is not marriageable material. I love you. That's why I will tell you the truth. I know some of them will not like this video or they might come after me. I don't really care in as much as I'm telling you the real fact. So don't go for any woman who is interested in fellow woman. Those women that can actually, maybe as a they're looking at this video now, they will be like, oh my god, this lady is too beautiful, and they are thinking of how to knock their own fellow women or how that person will knock them. Run away from them because they are not going to do you any good. You end up being in a narcissistic relationship with them, or marriage or sexless marriage, simply because they have another means to satisfy their self. You are not prioritized here when it has to do with SES satisfaction. Yeah, another type is those ones that are very, very addicted to toys. See, adults can introduce toys to help themselves, especially those adults that in abstinence, or maybe you are living together. It is a different thing that you have an agreement with your woman for you to get toys or for you people to introduce use of adult toy than a woman who is already addicted to that act. Omo, there is no how you knack her to satisfy her knacking urge. There is no how you will actually do it that she will feel satisfied. Take it or you leave it, because the pleasure that comes from that stimulation of vibrator is actually on a different level. When the speed is high, it turns their heads upside down when the thing is in there driving their Lamborghini on that limit level or speed limit. Okay, another type of woman, that's number 10 type of woman you should not go down with or settle down with, is a woman who is wild, highly exposed, that have carried so many, or that have engaged in so many nagging pattern and activities, like those women who have involved themselves in threesome, foursome, tensome. They are ready to open. They nag goat, they nag dog, they nag monkey, they nag pussy, they nag anything nackable. They have carried all people from all caliber. They are why they can do it without control. They like it when you knock them back to back, because of how exposed and wild they are. Any woman that will be comfortable to switch man and switch woman in the same space is not marriageable, because such a woman will not call it anything. They are the type of woman that can knock you now in the presence of your friend and still switch and knock your friend. That kind of woman, I don't know what you want to do with that one, because this, since they are also used to such life, they can knock your family member, anybody at all, without seeing it as anything. It's nothing to them, because that is the kind of life they are used to. They are ready to tender to anybody. They are ready to drive it and knock like they are wild. They can do it anywhere with anybody without any fear or consideration. So if you tell me, if you can actually knock a woman in the presence of your friend and your friend switch to knock her, or you knock her in the presence of her friend and she allow you switch to knock her friend, or maybe you people are even for you switch or exchange husband. That sounds so, I don't know, like it's crazy for you to see such a woman who give you such access and decide to wife her. My brother, it could sweet you because she be champion in the bedroom, yeah, but you might end up regretting it, because if you are aware that this woman is this wild and she's looking living this kind of life, and you end up settling down with her, tomorrow you cannot question her for anything, because you already know that this is the type of person she is, and you decide to settle down with her. So why are you complaining now? And if as much as she know that, you know that she's a wild lady, she can, you know, those people who can actually dance naked in a club, like the strippers, you know, they do everything open danger, no shame, no cover up. They can sample and showcase their inner chamber, inner body without anything, and you end up settling with her. Now you sabi, make you no be say you dey enter one chance. So open your eyes, let the fun, because to some people it's very fun. Some people is that kind of woman they are liking, they are vibing with. But my brother, you can do anything with such a woman, but when it is time for you to settle down and you want to have a peaceful home, you want to raise a peaceful, like a home that will make you proud. You want to have a productive relationship and peaceful marriage. My brother, don't settle with such people, because they can even knock your gate man, knock their driver, knock customer, ordinary shoe mender, meat seller. They will knock anything they see, because it's now a lifestyle to them. So I'm just telling you all this not because I can make, or I'm in the right position to make selection for you of whom to settle down with, but because I love you. That's why I care. So do well, my brother. If you actually benefit anything from this video, do well to share it, like it, comment, and then you know what you're going to do. Just subscribe in case you have not subscribed. Remember, it's your girl Chinana of Africa, rising voice from Africa, gracing your screen. I love you so much. That is why I care. So thank you for all your effort. My supporters from South America, my subscribers from North America, European fans, Atlantica fans, Asian fans, Australian fans, African nation fans, my homie fans. I love and appreciate you all Nigerians that are actually supporting me, Ghanaians that are supporting me, from South Africa, Ethiopia, wherever you are actually viewing from. Wherever you're actually viewing from, I love you so, so much. I wish you a happy married life, successful relationship, and productive one. Ciao, ciao to all my fans across the globe. See you when next I come your way. Bye.